Alright, we should be live. Today is Thursday, April 2nd, 2026, and it's day 23 of my streamathon streaming every day. We are jumping back into Pokopia today. Last time, we didn't really make a lot of story progress once again, but we were able to get a lot of the environment and stuff cleaned up. I did check it out after stream last time to see if like cleaning up the environment has an impact on the environment level, or if it's more like doing things for the Pokemon, getting them their requests. And it said that it looked like you get more from doing the Pokemon's requests, but cleaning up the environment and stuff does help a little bit. Hey JD, you got the first redeem. How are you doing today? But yeah, I also saw a warning that it said not to try to like clean up the environment completely, because some Pokemon do prefer dry like environments. So that's something to keep in mind for next time. All right, I think we should be good to jump in. I think we got a couple, at least one house possibly that we started making last time. We'll have to see. But yeah, I'm gonna try it. My goal for tonight is to reach environment level 5, so hopefully we're able to reach that. Yeah, I think we're good to switch over and see what we can do. Yeah, how are you tonight, JD? I made a little bit of changes with my mic before stream. Hopefully it sounds better. I'm always messing with something, whether it's the Vtuber model or my mic and stuff. Always trying to improve. You're doing pretty good? That's good to hear. Oh, it's raining. Alright, let's go over to the PC. Get another stamp. Yeah, because today's the 2nd, so we'll get a second stamp here. Any daily challenges? Not really. Items from the shop for today only. First aid kit, wooden partition, set of 5 bags of adorable head seeds, and a fire pit recipe. See, when it rains, I feel like it should also water some of this environment too. But I guess it doesn't. Got a recipe for swirl paint. All right, let's see what else is over here. So let me check my environment level. We're at 4. We're kind of close to 5, but we're still a little bit away. What can we do to help Heracross over here? We saw on Twitter a player from Japan made the entire Raccoon City Police Department from Resident Evil in Pokopia. That's pretty cool. How does the audio sound for you today, JD? Do you notice a difference? Am I louder? Is it too loud? What do you think? My pad's getting nicer bit by bit. What's your comfort level? He wants a sweet food. Oh, someone wants to live here. Oh, it's a new Pokemon. Gumi. Sounds normal. That's good. This place is nice and dark. It could be a little damper, though. I mean damper, it's raining. Oh, thanks for using water gun. I got to meet you. It's nice and wet. It's nice and damp now. Gosh, I'm starting to like it more and more here. Gumi, the soft tissue Pokemon. Most of Gumi's body is water. A membrane covers the whole Pokemon to prevent it from shriveling up in dry weather. It's a dragon type. It likes lots of water, luxury, lots of nature, cleanliness, healing, and sweet flavors. And it likes humid habitats like what we're in here. You've earned a recipe for discovering lots of Pokemon. A recipe for a wreath. Alright. Tomatoes would count as sweet, right? How do I see if something's sweet or not? I'm gonna try to give a tomato to Heracross, see what happens. Looks like there are more Pokemon around here now, huh? Hope we can all get along. Take the tomato. Hey bud, what's that you got there? It's for you. Yeah, for real? Awesome bud, thanks a ton. Alright. Our friendship with Heracross went up a little bit. Alright, what about Drillbur? Got 5 leaves. This place is totally jam-packed with Pokemon. Every single day here is wild. How comfortable am I? Living here is average, I guess. You'd like it to be darker. I don't know how I would do that. Well, I guess I could try making him his own, like, home. I think that is one thing I need to start working on, is getting, like, real homes for the Pokemon instead of having them all live outside. I've got a lot of home kits, so... Let's see. What do we have here? Put a bag over his head, problem solved. Yeah, then it will definitely be dark. Oh, we got this big stone house kit. I might actually try to put that out here. The only problem is I don't have a lot of, like, room. Hey, Ditto. Oh, hey there, guess what? It's quiz game time. Sure. And without further ado, between me and Bulbasaur, who's heavier? Bulbasaur. You got it. I knew our keen-eyed Ditto would get it right. Here's a gift for being so good at this. A carrot. Hang out with me again soon, okay? Alright, because I can't really build this house anywhere without destroying someone's current home. Just because it's so big. Oh, I guess this isn't as big as I thought. It's not as big as the other house we were making in the third region. Actually, yeah, let's go over to Drillbur's area. There's plenty of room over in this area, I think. Can I fit the house here? If I do some terraforming a little bit, I think I can. Alright, let's try to clear a path so we can make this. This brick is still in the way. What about now? Alright, that looks pretty good, I think. We'll put stones, iron ingots. Now we just need concrete, which I don't know how to get, and bricks. Alright, so that one might take a little bit, because I don't know how to get concrete yet. Do I have a different house I can put over here? Like I said, I should start making more houses. I know I got plenty. Sand hut or stone hut? I'll do another stone building. How big is this, though? Oh, this isn't big at all. It's probably only like a one Pokemon house. I guess we can still make it, though. I'll try to fit it here next to Pidgey's house. Well, it might slip into the stairs. Is there a better place? Like over here? Yeah, right there. This needs volcanic ash and copper ingots. Alright, can I give Magikarp anything? Every now and then, yo, I just get the urge to check out the view around here, you know? What's your comfort level? You want something sweet. It's hard to say since I'm not home right now, but kind of nice, I think. Can I give him a tomato? It's for you. There we go. Okay. Gave him a tomato. Who else? Squirtle? I don't think we've done anything for you. Yay, some rain. I feel like it's washing away all my worries. You want a toy? Okay. Where do you live again? It's this way. Follow me. Oh, I thought you were over... Oh, no, yeah, that's right. You're over here. I know where you are. Five more leaves. Alright, do we have any toys? Yeah, we do. I guess the only toy we have is the Magby statue, but we can give it a Squirtle, I guess. Might be a little weird giving a fire type statue to a water type Pokemon, but we'll make it work. Where did Squirtle go? Disappeared. Oh, there he is. My home's starting to look really good. I got the thing you wanted. You got me a fiery Magby statue? Thanks, I'll take a look. Has the environment done anything? I feel like it... I don't know, I can't tell if it's moving or not. Alright, there's a lot of Pokemon that have... I feel like the environment is nice. But we gotta be able to raise their standards somehow. Bulbasaur, Charmander, let's try them. I don't know where they went. Oh, there's Bulbasaur. There's a photo op happening. Punch him past the sound barrier. You got the impact photo frame. Hey, it's raining. Rain more, rain more. How's your comfort level? Less of this, please. Well, I'm not at home right now, so I'm just kind of remembering, but I'm gonna say nice. Okay, so he doesn't like that there's fire by his house. Which makes sense. Alright, so we're gonna have to move these then. I think it's fine to take those. This is Drifloons. Is this enough? He's all the way across. Took the fire out of the middle. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Where'd he go now? Anybody ever tell you that you've got a real big heart? Thanks for always being rad. I got you something. Think fast. 3 pairs of glowing mushrooms. That'll be helpful for making lights later. There's so many more Pokemon here now. Is this because you've been working so hard? How's your comfort level now? Okay, glad that's gone. Okay, good. Well, I'm not at home right now, so I just gotta remember, but I'm gonna say it's nice. Okay. I don't know where Charmander went. He's probably hiding because of the rain. What about Vespiquen? I've never enjoyed staying up late. How's your comfort level? You want something relaxing? What if I put the campfire next to you? It's time I headed to bed. Do make sure you get some rest as well. There's an antique sofa ready for me. Can't wait to have a look. That's not what I put there. I don't know what... Isn't your house over here? Yeah, this is Pidgey's home. Well, this wasn't even for you. You're over here. Let's split up. Yeah. No, it's not the antique sofa. Antique sofa's Pidgey's. I guess I have to find something different. Furniture. Or Pidgey getting evicted. That already happened to Pidgey at the beginning of the game. In the beginning of the playthrough, I destroyed Pidgey's house to move some stuff around. Alright, it says the chair works too. Pidgey and I get along quite well. I can tell they have a good heart. Oh, there you go. There's a log chair ready for me? Why, thank you. I can't wait to have a look. It's too small. So picky. Yeah, we took his house. Alright, I need to make something big. Alright, what about a wooden bed? I don't know how I'm gonna fit this over there. This bed gives any room a mountain lodge aesthetic. You'll sleep soundly surrounded by the woodsy scent. There's a wooden bed ready for me? Like the three little bears. The first two gifts were too small. Hopefully this one's just right. I appreciate your kindness, little one. Thank you for the wooden bed. Okay, so they like it. Alright, what next? What about you, Gumi? You know, this place is pretty cool too. I feel like I could look at the view all day. My home's comfort level? It's hard to remember when I'm not actually there, but let me think. They want a decoration. Alright, you live over here by the cast forms, right? Yeah, okay. Do I have any decorations? Not really. I feel like the rug should count as decorations. They don't. What about a water basin? Fill this with water so Pokemon can do some watering for you. That would have been good to know. I'll put this right there. Okay. I'm pretty little, so sometimes I get big Pokemon to carry me around. You put down that water basin for me? Gosh, thanks so much. I better check it out soon. Okay, so the environment level is going up because now we're really close to environment level 5. All right. Is Goomy gonna do anything with the water? What about Pidgey? Today totally has that something good's gonna happen vibe. How's your comfort level? I want something sour. I don't know how to tell the difference, like what flavors things are. Scyther maybe? I was just thinking about how much I wanted to see you. How's your comfort level? You want spicy. Again, I can't really do food too much. Rain? I'm not good with rain. How's your comfort level? They want a luxury decoration. I don't have anything luxurious, I don't think. Luxurious. Hitmonchan. How's your comfort level? You want a decoration. Okay, I can do that. We'll give Hitmonchan a Chansey statue. A tree that looks just like Chansey. Thanks for the wake-up call. Anyway, you need something? I got the thing you wanted. Got me a Chansey plant? Wow, thanks. Can't wait to see it for myself. It's right beside you. Timber. What about you? You want a toy? Where's your house again? Oh, the environment level has increased. Hey, we did it. Environment level 5. The shop now has a wider selection of items. New challenges have been added, and a lot of them are already completed. Sweet. New items have been added to the shop. A bonfire, a leaf house kit, a pink hut kit, Hatch window recipe. Underground hatch recipe. Tiled roof recipe. Recipe. I don't know why I struggled with that word there. Hardwood flooring, plaster wall. Okay. I can really tell these days that the Pokemon in this town are all living very comfortably. It's clear you remembered my request and worked hard to grant it, Ukami. You have my heartfelt thanks. I hope you'll continue befriending and working together with more Pokemon. I'd be so pleased to see this town become a real paradise. Important request complete. Thank you for your continued use of Pokelife, the app for bettering your environment. Please accept this memento as a thanks for the great improvements you've made to this area. You got Party Poppers. Keep on living your best Pokelife. Well now, if it isn't a party popper, humans use these things to make loud noises for fun. Now don't go pointing that thing at a Pokemon when you use it. You'd probably really startle them. Okay. Apparently the environment level goes even beyond 5. Alright, Hitmonchan said their house is awesome. Okay. Is there more quests or anything here? No, that's the team initiation. Alright. Let's move on. See if we can't raise the environment in another area tonight. Which I can fast travel. Let's do Rocky Ridges next, since that's the second area. Yeah, watering the ground is good for humid areas. All right. Over here, how are we doing? The environment here is already halfway to 5. They're all having a party in this house. Alright, a lot of Pokemon live in this house. Greedent, Hoppip, and DJ Rotom. Keep yourself warm when you sleep, dear. You wouldn't want to catch a cold. How's your comfort level? I want something sweet. Can I give you a tomato? It's for you. How generous. Thank you. Alright, that worked. Photo op is happening somewhere. Oh, it's in the house. My home's getting cozier by the day. They want a toy. It's not a lot of room in here. A toy. I think I have a toy somewhere. Thought I did. Maybe not. Let me check the chests over here. Oh, there's a new Pokemon. Another day, another beautiful tune. Who are you? Did you like my performance? I'm so happy to meet a new friend. Let me see if I can express this as a melody. It's Cricketune, the evolved form of Cricketot. Cricketune, the cricket Pokemon. By allowing its cry to resonate in the hollow of its belly, it produces a captivating sound. It likes lots of nature, wooden stuff, noisy stuff, colorful stuff, watching stuff, and spicy flavors. Okay, there's not much I can do. Oh no, there's... Okay, I'll bring the Rowlet clock for DJ Rotom. There you go. Oh, they all left. I got the thing you wanted. You got a Rowlet clock for me? That's awesome, thanks, I'll check it out. He's so happy. You brought me a Rowlet clock. Thank you so much. Alright, what about Larvitar? How's your comfort level? You want something sweet? I can give you a tomato. It's pretty much the only thing I know to give that could be considered sweet, possibly. Thanks. Alright. That worked. A trace of a Pokemon. Hydrated red tall grass for Lumbre. Machoke, what do you want? You heading off to bed soon too, Ditto? I hope you have some good dreams. You want... Oh, how fitting, a bed. Make a plain bed. Bed with a simple design. It would look mesh with a variety of rooms. Looks like there's even more Pokemon around here now, huh? Wonder what they're all like. Got me a plain bed? For real? Whoa, you rock, pal. I can't wait to see what it's like. Heck yeah. I jump right onto the bed. Riolu, got a minute? I never get bored when I'm with you, Ditto. Here, I wanted to give you something to show my thanks. 3 bags of wheat seeds. Alright, what's the environment level like here now? Well, we progressed a little bit. Alright, let's see some more. Bonsley, you live with us. What's your comfort level like? You want sour food. I can't do food. Up it. So many new Pokemon around. It's so much fun to talk to all my new neighbors. Hoppip wants it brighter. Another photo op. Sleeping Pokemons. Spacious slumber party. Alright, I can make a lamp. Actually, they're inside a house, so I can make a resort light. Let's try that. A light that resembles a ball of tangled string. A gentle glow creates a fancy atmosphere. Alright, let's try to hook this up. Is it not gonna let me? Oh, there we go. I can put it in this one spot. Where'd Hoppip go? Oh, there's a new Pokemon. Who's it gonna be? Sudowoodo. Can you tell I'm not a tree? Oh, what? Say something sooner. Gosh, I keep pretending even after my cover was blown. How embarrassing. Next time, come talk to me normally, okay? Sudowoodo, the imitation Pokemon. Although it always pretends to be a tree, its composition appears more similar to rock than to vegetation. There's Hoppip. I just love to watch the clouds as they go by. It's so relaxing. Comfort level, well, as far as I can remember, it was pretty nice. Alright, they want it brighter. I thought I put that resort lamp in there, but I don't know how to turn it on. Okay. About Dartrix. I feel pretty lucky to have a friend like Machoke. What can we do for your comfort level? You want a toy? Okay. Do I have more toys in one of these chests, or do I have to make something? Oh, I got an arcade machine. My home's become a really special place to me. Thanks, Ditto. I love it. Got me an arcade machine? Wow, thanks. Can't wait to see it myself. This made my day. Nice. Unfortunately, there's no electricity. Don't overwork yourself, dear. It's very important to look after your health. What about Excadrill? My home's not bad or anything, but it could do with a little touching up. They want a toy as well. And they're feeling iffy about their home. What about a sandbox? Places to set up a fun space for playing with sand. You're home somewhere over here, right? Yeah. Oh, there's another block blocking the waterway here. There we go. Raise the water level just a little bit. Pretty pieces of copper ore in the water. Alright, where can we put this sandbox? Just like right here? I sure would like to have me a nice chat with Professor Tangrowth someday, but bet we'd get along just dandy. You say you got me a sandbox? Thank you kindly, I'll take a look. Yeah, they're pretty happy with the sandbox. Hey, the environment level increased. We're level 5 here, too. Alright. The shop now has a wider selection. You can turn in these challenges. Tablet, stylish frying pan, iron stuff. Stonehouse kit. Okay. Wooden flooring. Okay, so when you unlock more environment levels in more than one area, it just adds more stuff to what you can already could make. Okay. One thing I know we still have to figure out is waste paper. Now that we're at level 5, well, let's first talk to Professor Tangrowth. A fine town, if I dare say so myself. It seems all the Pokemon are really living comfortably in this town as well. And I'm certain that thanks to you and the other Pokemon, working so hard together. Thank you, Okami, I mean that. I hope you'll continue befriending and working together with more Pokemon. I'd be so pleased to see this town become a real paradise. Another important quest complete. Thank you for your continued use of the Pokelife app. Please accept this memento as a thanks for the great improvements you made to this area. We got a refrigerator. Keep on living your best Pokelife. Yes, I've seen those before. It's called a refrigerator. Humans used to put food inside those things. Sometimes I'd find some extremely cold and very sweet food in them. That always made me happy. It emits a slight chill, but it doesn't seem like it can actually keep anything cold. Alright, since we did the other two, let's go to Bleak Beach and see if we can get level 5 here too. Can we get all... I was trying for one level 5 tonight, but maybe I'll be able to get all 3. Maybe I'll be able to unlock the other areas that were still locked now. Okay. More fluff here from Mareep. Five seashells in the water. All right, let's check here. What's going on here? Environment level 4. Okay. Another habitat here. Found a trace of a Pokemon. Is this Arcanine? A mini museum. A post, a lost relic, and a pedestal. Okay. Let's go this way. So basically it seems like if I help like 5 to 10 Pokemon, I can get up to environment level of 5, I think. A lot of Pokemon are sleeping here. Yeah, we weren't able to start this last time because we don't have a gather Pokemon for this area. Oh, here, yeah, there's water, or not water, a Pokemon over here. Ariados. I must say, it takes some nerve to enter my nest. You're a brave one, aren't you? Oh, no need to fret. I'm not upset. On the contrary, I'm in quite a good mood. After all, I've just found the most wonderful home. I'm sure it will still be dazzling once I decorate it with some of my sparkling string. Ariados, the long-legged Pokemon. It spins string not only from its rear but also from its mouth. It's hard to tell which end is which. It's a litter type. What does litter do? Pokemon with the litter specialties will drop useful materials. Oh, yeah, so it'll drop twine. Okay. Now Piplup wants to talk. I never get bored when I'm with you, Ditto. Here, I want to give you something to show my thanks. Stone. Or no, it was Fluff. Oh, he wants to talk again. I can't wait for us to build an orange cottage. Now that's what we started over here. But we need to find another gather type Pokemon. Now, unfortunately, we haven't found any yet, but if I go this way, I think I put a few more plots out last time that we might be able to find something. And there's something over here. By this palm tree. Ariyama. Hey, you, human-looking kiddo. You training hard? What? You're not? Well, at least you're honest. In that case, feel free to give me a holla if you need help with any physical labor. Ariyama, the arm thrust Pokemon. It loves challenging others to tests of strength. It has the power to stop a train with a slap. His specialties are build and bulldoze. Still not a gathering type, though. Recipe for hardwood flooring. Pokemon in these flowers. Oh, Zoroark? Oh, that's a unique look you got there. You into disguising yourself too? That's a halfway decent disguise, I guess. Nowhere near my level, of course. Hey, I know. Let's be disguise buds. I'll give you a holler next time I'm gonna prank somebody. You and I could get into all kinds of trouble together. Zoroark, the illusion fox Pokemon. This Pokemon cares deeply about others of its kind, and it will conjure terrifying illusions to keep its den and pack safe. It's Trade and Chop. A message from your Pokedex. You've earned a recipe for discovering lots of Pokemon. A recipe for a cart. I think we're over 90 Pokemon found now. There might be some up here too. I'll have to check. Three bags of healthy head seeds. I hear grass. Can this be the gathering type? Because we definitely need a gathering type still. Golbat. Hey, now we have all three. We have Zubat, Golbat, and Crobat. Oi, what are you doing on my turf, huh? You better not try anything funny. I'll suck your blood if you mess with me. What? You're telling me you made this spot here? Dang, that's really something. I should have known no one with a silly mug like yours could be some kind of villain. My bad, pal. I hope we can put this behind us and be friends. Golbat, the bat-type Pokemon. Its feet are tiny, but this Pokemon walks skillfully. It sneaks up on sleeping prey before sinking its fangs and slurping up blood. It's a search type, so still no gather type. Let's see here. Have I discovered the Pokedex entries for any gather types in this area? Search. No, not search for Bulbasaur. How do I do this again? I thought there was a way to do this. You could search for a specific type. Oh, filter, yeah. Filter in this area for gather types. Oh, Minchino's a gather type. What can I bring Minchino? Oh, it's Lugia, right above us. Is there a way to... Nope. I was hoping there was like a way to somehow grab them or do something, get their attention. Elevated yellow grass is for Wingull. All right. Lugia dropped a feather over there. Now remember from last time you gotta use cut to stop the tornado thing. Alright, what happens if I bring Minchino? Wait, also Crobat, aren't you? No, you're not a gather type. Where is Minchino? Over here, playing with Meowth. Are you already assigned to the orange hut or no? It might already be assigned. Maybe that's why I can't count them towards it. Yeah, they're already assigned to it. It wouldn't let me bring one from a different area either, which is interesting. Oh, but what if I wanted to, let me check something. What if I wanted to try to build that Pokemon Center? What Pokemon do I need over there for it? I'm assuming it'll be different than the ones I already have assigned. Yeah, they are the different ones. Makuhita, Hariyama, Azurill, Zubat, Trubbish, Amo, Mareep, Ami. Alright, so a lot of the ones over here. Follow me. Follow me. I think I can grab 5 at once. Follow me. Follow me. And follow me. 5 at once. There, make request to all. Then I need Hariyama, Makuhita, and who else? Azurill. Okay, there's Azurill. I'd have seen Makuhita and Hariyama. What's up, Ditto? I don't feel like doing anything today. Follow me. You might end up having to do something. Alright, so we got all the Pokemon we need for building this now. Any second, Makuhita. There we go. Alright, then I just need to get more brick and iron ore. Okay. What's up, Crobat? Do you have any small logs on you right now? If you want, I can give you some. I can turn them into pieces of lumber. We don't need to do that right now. Let's see here. Habitat decks. Can I filter by ones I haven't finished yet? Would it be unknown? No, that's not right. Known, but not registered. Yeah, these ones. Okay. Alright, these ones are all Pallet Town. Some of these aren't in this area, I don't think. bread oven, plated food, and two counters. Yeah, some of them need red grass, which wouldn't be over here. Is there a way in this area? Yeah, that's how I can sort it too. Apparently there is no more in this area. But what about... Well, I guess because Wingle's one I probably already discovered. It's just elevated tall grass. What about over here? Is there anything? Down here was the unknown chamber thing, right? Or no, this was just down there. Yeah, not a lot over here. Guess I could water more stuff. I do need brick and what was the other thing? Brick and iron ore. Go try to find that stuff. Which, to get them, I think it would be easier to go back to area 1. Because I can have Charizard, I believe, make squishy clay into iron, or make squishy clay into bricks. And I think I can have... Actually, I don't know if there's a Pokemon that knows, like, the recycle ability in area 1. To turn non-reusable plastic or whatever it is into iron ore. Well, here's Charmander. He should be able to help with this. I just want to say thanks for all the stuff you do to make every day so much fun. Take this. Vines. Look at this. Squishy clay. Cool, pieces of squishy clay. Can you make some bricks? Make us 20. Okay, Charmander's gonna work on that. Let me see if I can't find... Oh, I didn't want to drop all my beans. Pokedex. Filter. Pokemon that know... Oh, there's still one... Or maybe that's unknown in general. Let's see. Pokemon that know recycle, that's what I need. There are no Pokemon that fit these. What about all? just rubbish. Okay. Well, in that case, might have to smelt stuff myself. Try to find some iron ore here. No, that's... Wait. This way? Okay, how do I find... Actually, that's probably a better thing to find at Bleak Beach. Or not Bleak Beach, Rocky Ridges. Because I got a lot more cave there. Alright, we don't need a lot either. I think we just need like 5 pieces. Alright, so let's go this way. There's nothing in here, right? No. Okay. I think this is iron, though. Oh, shoot. I need to eat hamburger, I think. Should've did that first. That would be on this side. Yeah, because this is copper ingots we have in here. That doesn't help us. Oh, you can use other foods here too. What happens if I try to combine a salad and seaweed? Simple hamburger steak. No. Tomato hamburger. I think we did that already. That's also simple hamburger. Trying to see if there's anything special we can make. No, not at the moment. I guess we'll just do simple hamburger. I should probably start making more than one at a time so that I can bring them with me. Alright, let's go back. And then I'm going to try one more time to bring a gather type Pokemon with me into that other area. And see if I can't bring them to the house to help build. Yeah, like we thought, there'd be a few things down here. Right, our rock smash is powered up. Got a little bit of iron and gold. Well, that was gold. A lot of iron over here. Alright, that's plenty of iron for now. I'm gonna fast travel back to Rocky Ridge just to make it quick. Alright, we arrived home. Alright, we'll throw these into the smelter. $17. We need Torkoal. You're perfect for this job. Come on, Torkoal. There we go. Alright, so now we have iron ingots being made and we have the bricks being made. So now all I need is a gather type. So I'm gonna try again. We tried this last time and it didn't really work, but I'm gonna try again. See if I can't bring a gather type Pokemon with us and it won't count. Alright, this is Machoke. We're just gonna find him. Remember how to do this. Yeah. Search for Machoke. Okay, now ask a nearby Pokemon. Are you looking for someone? Machoke's probably over that way. Are they in the house? Oh, they are. Follow us. Use us. Can't. We got stuck for a second behind Greedent. Alright, so I think I have to take you to Area 1 first. Like I said, I don't know if taking a Pokemon from one area to another will actually help or not. We tried it last time, I think, and it didn't work. All right, now we're gonna take you to the other gate. It should be by Drillber's house. So I guess this is good for like sorting the Pokemon in a way. Like if you want to keep one area all dry and like arid, you could bring the Pokemon that prefer that type of environment here. Okay. To Bleak Beach. Let's see if you can help out. Or will it still say no? It might be locked to the Pokemon that actually spawn in the area. Alright, this way, Machoke. Actually, I don't think it was this way. Okay, they are still following us this way. Okay, Machoke does count, so you can do that. Okay, that's cool. Good to know. You can bring a Pokemon from a different area. You can't build on a surface that isn't level. Okay, so I have to take out like all this grass and stuff, I'm assuming. Alright, so we're gonna be able to start building the Pokemon Center and this house. So next time we'll definitely have a lot of stuff going on. Oh, and there's a hole here. What is Farfetch'd doing down there? There we go. Start building. Calculating completion time, it'll be done tomorrow. Like I was telling my friends last night, I think this is the only thing I don't like about the game is that it like locks you out. Yeah, big house. It locks you out. So like when you start an event like building this house, you can't do anything till it's completed, which takes the next day. And like for streamers especially, like I've streamed this game every 4 days. So that means when I start, I can't continue on for 4 more days. But I'm also wondering, okay, so I'm wondering because Professor Tangrowth gave us a quest to make a house, but are there houses that... Does it have to be a house? Like that cottage? Or can I do something smaller? I think we tried a really small house last time and it didn't really work, but what if I do something like medium? So let me see here. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to make houses through the workbench. It would be in the shop. So I can turn in a couple items here. Now we're getting like roof recipes and stuff like that. So I'm wondering, yeah, now you can like start, instead of just the pre-made houses, I think you can start making like your own houses. So I'm also wondering, so there's a stone house here. I remember the stone house isn't like huge. We thought it was gonna be in the last area, but it's not huge. So let me check here. How big is it? Yeah, it's decent sized. But is this one of the ones that's gonna be like, oh, they'll be finished tomorrow? Is this someone's house? I think it is. What if we do like a beach house here? I can't make it because I don't have enough Pokemon again. But again, I can bring more. What do we have to bring? I also don't want to bring like everyone though, because I don't... Also, this takes concrete, that's right. That's why we can't do that. Alright, let me look at the quests again. So we got an objective to build a house. It doesn't matter if it's a small house. Let's try a small house that takes like 15 minutes or whatever. Yeah, let's do a leaf hut and see what happens. Oop, I didn't want to do two right next to each other. Okay. But I also still need a Pokemon that knows build. We need Zoroark, Ariados, Torchic. I think Torchic's busy though. Isn't Torchic working on the other? Wanna check this out? Excuse me. Inspect. Okay, yeah, you guys are just waiting for the stuff to be finished. I was pretty sure Torchic is one of the Pokemon working on the house over here. But I don't think Torchic is able to come. Actually, they might not be. I don't see them. Okay, then. Torchic is available. Where are they? Also, wait, didn't I make this house last time? But I don't know. Let me make 3 pieces of furniture and put it in there and see what happens. Make a chair. Oh, I'm carrying too much stuff. Okay. Try to make like a table, a chair, and a bed. Okay, there we go. Maybe I have to have a Pokemon move into the house for it to count. The chair there. The bed over here. Then, yeah, we'll do the table long ways. Okay. That it started glowing. Oh, it counted. Nice. What a splendid house. You've built a mighty fine house. I'm sure any Pokemon who gets a chance to live here will be thrilled. It would warm this old heart if you could carry on making more houses for Pokemon to live in. We'll do our best. Right, that's the helpful Okami I know. I believe Pokemon's comfort levels will improve greatly if they're living in houses. I look forward to seeing what you make next. You want to live here, JD? You want a little leaf house with just a bed, chair, and table in it? Yo, that's weird. Ditto. Yo, Ditto. Hey, do you have a minute? I just remembered something I wanted to ask you about. Screw this country. So, y'all see this tall, thin thing here? I seem to remember the tip of it always being lit up real pretty. I always really liked that, you know, so I've been waiting for it to light up, but it's just staying dark. Do you think it might be broken? Oh yes, this is something the humans made to illuminate the town. It's called a street light. And just as you say, Trubbish, these contraptions were meant to shine with a beautiful light, but for that, I believe we need electricity. Yo, electricity, huh? That makes sense. If we had a Pokemon with us who could generate electricity, they might be able to light up this streetlight. Just like the old days. A Pokemon who can light up or who can generate electricity. Oh, I think I might know one. Where can we find them? I bet Palmy could generate some electricity for us. And I seem to remember them living in a place like this. Oh, we already got Palmy though. Yeah, we already unlocked them. You've helped so much. There's something I've been meaning to say. Hope it's a good thing. Oh, certainly. The Pokemon population has boomed in this town, too. You do know that's thanks to you. Different Pokemon have different likes and dislikes and even prefer a variety of different environments. But everyone seems reasonably content here nonetheless. You must really be working hard to make that happen, so I just wanted to take a moment to thank you once again. I hope you'll continue making this an even more pleasant place for Pokemon to live. The environment level is increasing nicely. The environment level increases as more Pokemon arrive and as their individual comfort levels increase. If the environment level hasn't increased in a while, then there may be some Pokemon who are dissatisfied with their comfort levels. At times like that, talk to various Pokemon and try to improve their comfort levels. You can check the environment level at any time from the PC at the Pokemon Center. I already knew that. Alright, so certain Pokemon can generate electricity. Actually, Pomo might be able to help with it too. Or does it have to be Palmy? Oh no, Pomo's gonna do it. Yo, it lit up. It's so pretty. I don't know why, but gazing at that light sure does make me feel exhausted. Or relaxed. I don't know why I say exhausted. It's the complete opposite. Indeed, this ought to brighten up the town a bit. Being able to generate electricity is pretty dang awesome. Respect, yo. Seriously. You're pretty awesome too, Ditto. Thanks to you two, I can finally have this beautiful light in my life again. Ukami, why don't you try lighting up other streetlights too? That should brighten up the town even more. Okay, so we're gonna take Pomo around the streetlights. If we can find them. Also, Trubbish has another quest for us. So we're starting to finally get quests again, which is good. Uh-oh, Pommy's upset. I think we might have destroyed his house somehow. Also, trace of a Pokemon. Execute. Tropical vibes. Wildflowers, I think, in front of... Or seashore flowers in front of a large palm tree. It's gone. Nope, I don't see it anywhere. Oh, hiya, Ditto. One of my favorite things just up and disappeared on me. Was it something important? It was like this cute little fluffy puffy fluff thingy. Gosh, I just can't sleep without it. Maybe a fluffy puffy Pokemon would know what to do? But where could I find someone like that? Oh yeah, we already have a Mareep. What, is that some fluff you've got there, Ditto? Can I have some? Pretty please? Sure. Yay, this fluffy puffy fluff is so cute. And the texture's totally out of this world, right? Thanks a million, Ditto. I can definitely sleep soundly with this. Gee, I really wish I was this fluffy puffy too. Okay. Then Trubbish has another mission for us. It's nice finally getting missions again. It was like 3 streams since we were able to do anything. Hey Ditto, you got a second? So, I literally just noticed this, but I'm hearing some really weird noises coming from over that way. What do you think's making them? I'm really interested in weird noises, you know, but it's always more fun to do things with friends, so why don't you come check out the noises, or why don't you come check out where the noises are coming from with me, Ditto? Sure. Thanks, yo. It'll be totally reassuring to have you around. Not that I was too scared to go alone or anything. I'll be following right behind you. Lead us over to where the noises are coming from. Alright. And Makuhita wants to build something. Yeah, you definitely hear noises up there now. How do I get up there? Oh no, that's here, right? It's, Snorlax. Or Mosslax, I guess. Where's Trubbish? We found this earlier, but we couldn't do anything with it. Those noises are really loud. We must be super close. Yeah, he's right here. A moss-covered Snorlax is sleeping peacefully. Yo, so those weird sounds were the snores of this sleeping Snorlax? Not scared anymore, huh? I told you I wasn't scared, but yeah, still totally thanks to you, Ditto. But yo, this Snorlax is totally covered in moss. More like Mosslax, am I right? Do you think they've been sleeping here so long that all this moss had time to just naturally grow on them? Either way, this loud snoring is pretty disruptive. I think we'd better wake him up, but that might not be easy. Oh, I know. We can ask Professor Tangrowth. I bet they'll know how to wake up a sleeping Snorlax. Let's go ask together. Alright, while I'm over here too, are there any things that need to be powered up. These posts aren't powered. Can you take care of it, Palmy? Or Pomo? Or no? Can you only do the street lights? Which I haven't seen any more of. Oh, there's one over here. Actually, there's a few of them I see now. Okay, there's another light. Oops. I just realized Pomo probably can't get over here. Yeah. I don't know how to get you guys over there. What if I use electricity on this? Will that work? No. But we found a trace of a Pokemon. Clink Clang Iron Construction. For Steelix. An iron beam, sandbags, wheelbarrow, and excavation tools. I might have to make a path here. I guess we'll temporarily use black rock, because that's all I have. Just to get you guys across so I can light these beams. Street lights, rather. Okay. Making the place a little brighter. Can you do this too? Or no? I was just thinking, I wonder if that's how I'm supposed to light the resort light that we made for DJ Rotom. Alright, I think that's all the lights on this side. Alright, we're almost back to Professor Tangrowth anyway. I do see a couple more streetlights. Ah, I fell. Right here. Hello? Is there something up or something? Can you... Yeah, can you help us with this? Light it. There you go. Took him a second. One over here. Pomo over here. Then one right here. And now we're finding them. Right here. Okay. Gotten a good amount of them lit up. Lit up, I guess. Where's Tangrowth again? This way. We'll light this one up on the way. What could those noises be? Oh. Ukami and Trubbish, I've been hearing the oddest noises for a little while now. I don't suppose you two know something about that? That's Mosslax is snoring, yo. There's Snorlax who's been sleeping so long they're all covered in moss. Ditto and I found them. What? A mossy Snorlax? Now you've certainly caught my attention. And I was totally the first one to notice the sounds, yo. Can you wake them up? I can't draw any conclusions until I've seen the Snorlax for myself. I hate to put you out of your way, but please take me to that Snorlax. Hey, I'm bored. Mind if I tag along? Sure. It's always more fun to go places with friends. That's quite true. Let's all go together, shall we? Thanks a bunch. Alright, let's hit the trail. Alright, we're bringing Meowth too. Are they coming? Professor Tangrowth is so slow. Oh, that's one mossy Snorlax, alright. And some awfully impressive snoring. I love my naps as much as the next Mon, but this is some next level napping. Yes, it's well known that once a Snorlax falls asleep, they don't wake up easily. But I've never heard of one sleeping so long that they get completely covered in moss. I have to imagine their body would grow weak after going all this time without eating. How do you think we can wake them up, yo? Don't most folks naturally wake up when the sun comes out? I mean, nighttime is playtime for me, but... Oh, that's it, Meowth. Huh? What'd I say? I believe the reason Snorlax won't wake up is because this town is simply too dark. So dark, in fact, that they can't even tell night from day. And that's why they're still sleeping, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. You have the most professory ideas, yo. And I give the best hints. Which leads us to Ukami. If at all possible, I'd like you to brighten up this town. You're already working on that. If we can wake a Pokemon who's sleeping for such an incredibly long time, maybe we can hear about when humans were still around. I'll give it a go. As for Meowth and Trubbish, could you two please do what you can to assist Ukami? If you all work together, I'm sure you can succeed. I kinda like it dark, but how could I not return the favor after Ditto helped me so much? I'll totally help out too if it'll stop this snoring. Brighten things up. I've got it, says Meowth. Hey Ditto, guess what? I just came up with a way to brighten up the town. What's the plan? Remember when Trubbish asked you to light up a streetlight earlier? Maybe we could find more streetlights and light them. Wait, they're already lit up. Yeah, we're already doing that. Dang, Ditto, you already thought of that? I should have guessed you'd be way ahead of me. This should be bright enough to wake Snorlax up, right? I'm gonna go check up on him again. Come on, Ditto, let's go. Yeah, we're right here. Did it work? Oh, the bud on their head opened up. Does that mean... No, they don't seem too likely to wake up after all. What do we do? Let's see. I do feel like we're on the right track just now. I'm very curious about their flower bed head, though. Wait, could it be? Why, yes, I believe that's it. Now listen here, Okami. Look closely at Snorlax's flower bed head. It's not fully blooming, see? My gut is telling me if you can get a whole flower garden blooming on their head, then Snorlax will wake up. I presume. What could we do? Let's see. I'm quite sure the flower bed on Snorlax's head reacted to brightness. Which means if we can get this town much, much brighter, we'll see a fully bloomed field of flowers. But we don't currently have enough light for that. Try setting up lots of bright electricity-powered machines like streetlights. I think that ought to help. Here, let's assume that a field of flowers in full bloom is worth 100 bloom points. In that case, I'd give Snorlax's flower bed head 69 bloom points. 69? I'm sure it'll be quite the challenge, but I hope you'll all work together and strive for 100 bloom points. And of course, you can always come ask me if there's something you don't understand. Okay, so basically I just have to make more streetlights. Oh, someone has an idea over here, I think. Someone saying fire's bright too, or Torchic. Hey Ditto, I heard you're trying to make the town brighter, right? Well, guess what? I know a way to make things brighter without using electricity. What is it? Use fire instead, like this. You haven't discovered this habitat yet. I haven't? Then how did I get Torchic? A large palm tree, plated food, a seat, and a campfire. I'm sure a place like this would be bright even at night, and might even get a Pokemon who likes fire to show up. If you ever decide to make a place like that, please take me with you. I can help. Take Torchic with you? Yeah, sure. Alright, I guess that's what we'll work on. So we need a plate, food, and what else? Yeah, we went from no story to getting bombarded by story requests. There's a palm tree. Plate of food. Can't find it. Restore defaults. There we go. Palm tree, plate of food, a wooden log, or a wooden stool, and a campfire. Okay. I think I actually have a lot of that in my inventory. Got a campfire, and a stool, or log chair rather. So I just need a plate. Okay, we're doing pretty good tonight. We made a lot of progress tonight, actually. Plate. Plate. Wooden plate. There we go. And then try to find a tree for some berry. Okay, we'll use the palm tree right over here. Okay. So we'll go over here. And we'll start setting up. So we need to put out a plate. Place a berry on it. Campfire. And then a log. Is that everything? Yeah. Resorted meal prep habitat. Sitting by a campfire underneath a palm tree, let's kick back and cook some food. Alright. Wow, Ditto, you made it a place just like I asked for. But gosh, I'm really sorry. I guess it's not quite as bright as places with electricity. But it's nice and warm. Yeah, you're right. I bet a Pokemon who likes warm places would be really happy here. You can come find me again anytime you want to use fire for something. I want to help out. Okay. So it also told us we could make more streetlights and stuff. So let's try to do that, I guess. How many can I make? I can make 3. I don't know if... Wait, utility poles. Use these to connect electrical generators to machines and send electricity over long distances. Okay. And I think we figured out... Also, there's a trace of a Pokemon. Last time, we figured out that... Oh, I did not mean to fall all the way down there. That electrical generator thing... Or that generator thing would be for electricity. So maybe we can somehow tie it all together here. Tree-shaded flower bed for Cacturn. Okay, there's a lot of, like, generators all around. Or utility poles all around. So the generator was this way? Yeah, over here. And then if I put logs in there, and start burning. Wait, I don't want to start burning yet. Put out the fire. Ew, I said no. There we go. Okay. So maybe it's utility poles I have to make and try to connect everything. I'm gonna drown. I fell in the water. Oh, we've found our way out. Perfect. Okay, let's figure this out. A lot of utility poles. I don't want to take any, though. Unless I have to. Can I make utility poles? I need iron ore. That's too bad I turned all my iron ore into ingots, I guess. Wait, is Trubbish still with us? What happened to Trubbish? Or did he go back to building the house over there? 'Cause I can give a bunch of recycled materials to Trubbish and he'll turn them into iron ore. Can you still talk to a Pokemon? I think you can still do things with Pokemon even if they're assigned to a building. Tommy, do you know where Trubbish is? Oh, he's over by the Mosslax. Okay. Piplup has an objective too. Oh, and Professor Tangrowth already said it's so much brighter. The town sure does seem to be getting brighter. But we still don't have that fully bloomed field of flowers we'd like to see on Snorlax's head. I wonder if there's a Pokemon somewhere who could light up the town with some powerful electricity. Look, there's someone on the ground over there. Oh no, you're right. What do we do? What's all the commotion? Everyone's gathering around something on that island. Whatever could it be? Come along then, Lukami. Let's go find out. Wait, let me also... Where's Trubbish? No, Trubbish. I need you. Someone... is here? Ah, I fell in the water. Who is this? Oh. It's the ghost Pikachu. Peakychu. It's alive. Very pale. Goodness, where am I? And where are my little friends? Pleased to make your acquaintance, I think. Ah, you woke up. I'm so glad you're unharmed. Now let's see here. From the looks of you, I'd say you're a Pikachu, right? An awfully pale one. That's what I said. I suppose you're not wrong. My appearance is rather peaky compared to other Pikachu. In fact, Peakychu might make for a rather charming nickname. Pardon my asking, but where did all of you come from? That's what we'd like to ask you. We found you collapsed here all out of the blue. Where in the world were you until then? Were you hiding somewhere? However did I end up collapsed in this strange place? Apologies, I just can't seem to remember. Wait, do you have amnesia? Well, at the very least, I do remember feeling quite tired and falling over. Can you remember anything? I'm so sorry, I just can't remember what happened very well. You should totally take it easy, yo. Maybe you should sleep a little bit if you're feeling tired. Why thank you, you're too kind. But it appears I've been sleeping for some time, so I'm feeling quite refreshed at the moment. I see. Sounds like a complicated situation. I do have a favor to ask of you, though. Oh, how can I help you? This town seems to be perpetually covered by dark clouds for some reason. We've all been working hard to brighten the place up. Why, yes, now that you mention it, it is quite dark around here. And since you're a Pokemon who can use powerful electricity, we were really hoping you could help us out. What do you say? Of course, if my power can be of any use at all, I'd be delighted to help. Well, without further ado... Huh? What seems to be the problem? Pika? Pika? Oh dear, this is quite strange. Pika? He's got no electrical power. It appears as though I'm no longer able to generate electricity. Poor guy, yeah. What? But Pikachu are known for wielding incredible electricity and even summoning thunderbolts. What exactly is going on? What indeed? I'm just as shocked as you are. I'm so sorry. It doesn't look like I'll be able to aid you at all in this. Nonsense. We'd still be very grateful for your aid. Right now, we need any help we can get from any Pokemon. And on top of that, Ookami here has some sort of mysterious power. It's possible that just by spending time with them, you may recover your electricity, and remember the past too. Thank you. Right, there's no use moping about. While I don't know how exactly I can help right now, I shall do my very best to be of assistance. It's lovely to meet you all. Nice to meet you. From today on, we're friends. I love making friends. The more the merrier, yo. Peakychu, the mouse Pokemon. When its friends were sick, this Pokemon repeatedly shared its own electricity with them. As a result, its physical structure changed and it became unable to generate electricity. And it says it's in its pale form, because it used up all its electricity. Okay. Alright, I saw Piplup had a quest for us too. It says, let's swim together. Oh, ditto. The ocean looks really nice around here, don't you think? Come on, let's go swimming. Let's see how far we can go. So he's not a ghost? No, I think it's... yeah. I don't think he's actually a ghost. But it's like a Pikachu that used up all its electricity. Right now? Well... is it that you can't swim, Ditto? But you're really good at transforming. Just transform into me and we can go swimming together. Well... wait, really? You can't just transform into whoever you want? But you're a Ditto. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a weird thing for me to say. But still, there's gotta be a Pokemon out there that you can transform into and go swimming. I bet Professor Tangrowth can help us out. Come on, let's go ask Professor Tangrowth. Alright. Yeah, that would be cool if we could learn how to swim so we don't have to worry about drowning randomly. He looks so mopey. He's just strutting down the path. Little Peakychu. Alright, where's Professor Tangrowth? It's so cute though, yeah. Professor Tangrowth hasn't come back yet. Is he back at the Mosslax place, maybe? Also, after I visit Professor Tangrowth, before I forget, I'm gonna go back to Area 1 and get our resources to start the Pokemon Center rebuild. Oh, Pikachu's here too. At this rate, I fear Snorlax will waste away if they continue to sleep without eating anything. I wish I could help brighten things up around here. But I can't generate electricity anymore. Oh dear, whatever should I do? It certainly is a worrying situation, but lamenting what we can't do will only make our moods as dark as this town. Right now, we need to focus on what we can do. For instance, what we can do is light up, what can we do to light up this cave? It's too dim in here. In that case, shall we try making a lamp with seashells? Why, I think it would suit this place quite well. Came up with a recipe for a shell lamp. My, you're able to make a shell lamp? You're quite the crafter, aren't you? Oh yes, I'm quite sure Ookami can handle it. Excellent. Well then, could I trouble you to make us just a single shell lamp? Once you've made it, please take the opportunity to put it right beside Snorlax. If you bring along a Pokemon who can generate electricity, they'll surely be able to light it up for us. We're counting on you. Game? The game, like, was thinking really hard. I think we confused it by taking Piplup here, who also needed a quest. So it was like frozen for a second, because I think it didn't like that we had two quests going on at the same time. Oh, Piplup and Ookami, what are the two of you up to? Hey, Professor, we're looking for a Pokemon who's good at swimming for Ditto to transform into. Which Pokemon do you think would be best? That's a tricky question. When I think of Pokemon who are good at swimming, I'd say Lapras springs to mind. I used to see them gliding across the sea, carrying humans on their backs. They always look so elegant. That's a great idea. Come on, Ditto, let's go find a Lapras so you can transform into one. Oh, Professor, where can we find Lapras? Well, let's see. If memory serves, Lapras used to live in a place like this. Alright, tropical seaside next to 4 hedges. Large palm tree, ocean water, 4 hedges. Okay. Okay, come on, we gotta find Lapras. Okay, so I got requests for Peakychu, Piplup, and I also gotta bring stuff back for the Pokemon Center. I would just do the Pokemon Center stuff right away, but I don't want to lose Pomo from following me. So I'm gonna build the shell lamp real quick. And then we'll do the... Oh, it's right over here as a workbench. And then we'll go get the people for the Pokemon Center. Shell lamp. Right here. Looks like a simple she-shell at first glance, but hang it up and power it on and emits a gentle light. Okay. Easy enough. I said put it right next to Snorlax. Can Pomo turn it on? Right here, Pomo. There we go. You have my thanks, Ukami. I quite like the gentle feeling I get from the shell lamp's glow. Looking at one somehow reminds me of bygone days, and those memories always lifts up my spirit. Glad to hear it. Now then, I suppose our next course of action should be to prepare lots of lights and have Pokemon power them up with electricity. Does that sound about right? Well, that is a fine plan. We also cannot ask the Pokemon to keep the lights powered on forever. If one runs out of electricity, for instance, we'd have to ask a Pokemon to charge it up again. I would think that asking a Pokemon to do so over and over again would be quite the burden. The humans didn't need Pokemon to power their machines. So how did they keep all those contraptions running? Okay, so that's where the generator thing we found comes to mind. Oh, you know, something does come to mind. If we use that contraption, we ought to be able to light up any number of streetlights. What contraption? Yes, that contraption by the sea may be the key. Please come with me, Okami. Alright, oh, hold on. Before we go that way, I'm gonna go to the Withered Wasteland. Oh, I can't even do it right now. Is it gonna not... Am I locked out of traveling? Yeah, I can't even fast travel right now. Okay, in that case, real quick, we're gonna plant over here at the ocean. I don't think this is low enough though. Will this work? I'm gonna plant that there. Then 4 hedges. This won't grow in this type of ground. Okay, I can't even do that. Let me take this back then. Also, wait. This looks like it's hiding something. Or maybe not. Unless... No, I guess not. I was gonna say, sometimes those colored rocks are like hiding something. Well, there's an item here. A recipe for a mailbox. Okay, now we're gonna go this way. Where's Peakychu? We gotta find a way. What's Trubbish want? You're always so good to me. This isn't much, but I like you to have it. One tall potted plant. Can't grow in this type of ground. Alright, what if I... Everyone's here with us. I'm trying to figure this out too. So that we can get Lapras here. Oops, I didn't mean to go down this low. Uh-oh. I hope we don't trap Palmo down. I can't even build here because... Oh, no. I don't think I can do that because I would trap Palmo down there, I think. No, don't drown me. Oops. Palmo, can you get out somehow? There we go. There we go. That was almost bad. Okay, I'm trying to get seaside grass here. Because then... Actually, what if I just did this? Hold on. Can I plant the hedges? Okay, I can plant hedges here. Can I put the last one here? Let me plant. There we go. Then I put a palm tree here. And then watch out, Palmo. Okay. Can't use growth. I need a Pokemon that knows. Alright, we'll come back to that later. Let's just worry about Pikachu for a second. Where'd they go? Oh, over here. This is the one. This is a large contraption known as a windmill. How's it work? This device lets you generate electrical power without having to rely on other Pokemon. In theory, anyway. Fascinating how humans use devices like this to generate lots of electricity. What an impeccable memory you have, Pikachu. I didn't know any of that. It's a bit embarrassing. However, when it comes to actually sending the power it generates to other devices, that method eludes me sadly. Oh, now that question I can answer. Humans use tall things called utility poles to transport electricity across long distances. They would simply line up the poles one after another. You're the best, Professor. I haven't lived all these long years for nothing. Look, that tall metal stick over there is a utility pole. Let's try connecting it to the windmill. Okay, so I can break some of these. Well then, could we ask you to place a utility pole near the windmill, Okami? If you can see a faint power line between a generator and a utility pole you've placed, That means it's connected to electricity. If no power line appears, that means your utility pole is too far away from the generator. Okay. Let me grab these ones. Okay. How far away can we... Alright, this is the farthest away we can go. Ah, electricity is flowing into the utility pole. Excellent. If you can continue connecting utility poles just like this, you'll be able to transport electricity across great distances. The small amount of light we're getting from this utility pole isn't enough to brighten the whole town. That certainly appears to be the case. Our preparations were lacking, it seems. Okay. Alright, Pikachu's got another idea, but like I said, I want to go back to Withered Wasteland if I can real quick. So we can grab the materials we need so that we can start Pokemon on the Pokemon Center for next time too. Before I forget. I'll still be going for a little while longer, but I just don't want to forget. Alright. Leave the house. I almost said Pokemon Center. Alright, Charmander should have our stuff, I think. Yeah, I got your bricks already. Thank you. Who else had stuff for us? Oh no, that was at Rocky Ridge. Gotta go grab those. If you bring a Pokemon to a vacant habitat, you can invite them to live somewhere else. Oh, okay. I thought it was talking about like bringing them between two different areas. Alright, we have a challenge done for here. There we go. Alright, let's grab our iron ore. Well, actually, these would be iron ingots. Oh, and Charcoal's still working on them. Well, there's one left. Actually, I don't even think it was iron ore we needed, or iron ingots we needed. I think it was iron ore. We should be good to go back to Bleak Beach either way. Okay. Alright, I like that today we've actually made quite a good amount of progress. Last time it didn't feel like we made much. Or the last few streams, we kind of were like locked out of advancing in the story. But part of it was my own bad. I didn't realize I messed up making the furniture in the house, I guess. And that's what made the quest not complete. Okay. Should be good. Jump back in here. Trubbish is who I wanted to talk to, because I got a lot of the recyclable or non-recyclable plastics. So I wanted to see if I can give them to him. Is Trubbish still over here? Or no? I don't see... Oh, he's over here. Look at this, and then I'll give them the recycle non-burnable garbage. Can you make me some iron ore? Okay, he's gonna do it for us. Okay, because I know they're gonna want us to keep going with that. Can I borrow a Pokemon while they're doing this or no? Because I kind of need Gloom. Building is more fun than I thought. Okay, no. So the only time... Because some of the Pokemon assigned to this did walk away from it. But I think it's because... Oh no, I don't want to stop building. Oh, actually... Whether I... What happens if I stop building? I can still restart it, right? Okay, perfect. Because it takes till tomorrow either way. So actually, I'm gonna steal Gloom. Because you know grow, right? Come on. Need Gloom to make these. This way, Gloom. Right here. Yeah. Okay, they made it skip a step, I think. Alright, I think they're still gonna take a little while, but... Gloom can make things skip a step or something like that. Okay. Now I'll bring them back. Where were they working? Over here? Alright. Oh, but this time it wants Palmo now. I shouldn't have stopped. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Alright. We're probably good with Palmo for now. Anyway. Hopefully. Now then, we have one more thing we must prepare. Do you know what it is we need to prepare, Ukami? A streetlight? That's exactly right, Ukami. We're going to use utility poles to supply electricity to harbor streetlights. Then we might be able to brighten the whole town and keep it that way. That's where you come in, Ukami. Could we ask you to prepare a harbor streetlight and place it near the utility pole you set up earlier? I wonder if it will light up properly. Oh, I'll be waiting on tenterhooks. Well, I'm sure it will be just fine. Okay. Is that something I'm supposed to know how to make? I don't know if we know how to make these. Yeah, I don't know how to make harbor street lights. Maybe at the PC it teaches us? Let's see. So many Pokemon gathered here. Oh, because I guess they were waiting for me to assign them to build that thing there. I don't even know if we're going to do that now. I was just doing that to try to... Yeah, Harbor Streetlight recipe. Okay, we have to buy it. That's fine. Oh, I was just having them do that because I thought that might advance the quest, but we did it without that. Oh no, wait, they might be waiting. Yeah, they're waiting for this. Okay. Oh, there's a new Pokemon, I think. Oh, Growlithe. Oh, whoops, sorry. Did I scare you? I thought you'd come to steal my home. But now that I look at you, I can tell you're not that kind of Pokemon. My mistake. I hope you'll be my friend. Got a Growlithe. Growlithe, the puppy Pokemon. It has a brave and trustworthy nature. It fearlessly stands up to bigger and stronger foes. Okay. Alright, now I can make streetlights. So let's go work on that. I need iron ore for that as well. So, Trubbish, where are you? Okay, he's on that little island there. We need iron ore for the streetlights and the Pokemon Center. Alright, you gave us 6 pieces. No, don't fall in there. Alright. Well, let's start the Pokemon Center build first. Yeah, here. I was like, what am I doing? Okay, I need to inspect here. Turn in the bricks. Turn in the iron ore. Again, building the beach Pokemon Center. That should be done next stream when we start too. Okay. Then I can use the workbench. We can start on a harbor pole. We'll make 3 of them. Okay, a streetlight that invokes harbor vibes. The life buoy stands out as the main highlight. Perfect. So they wanted us to connect a street light. Alright, how far away? Yeah, I guess I'll put this here. You've done it. The harbor streetlight lit up. Yes, well done indeed, Okami. Once you connect a utility pole to the windmill, you can then add more poles to transport electricity to the streetlights. That should help brighten up the whole town. Okay, gotcha. Right, and it might even be enough to get Snorlax to open their eyes. If there's anything you don't understand along the way, you can always come ask me for help. I have the utmost faith in you, Okami. Please give it your all. Alright, so we gotta keep connecting. Alright, if I put this one here, that'll also power this one. There's something in the way of the electrical wires. This way. I'll help make electricity. So you're trying to make the whole town brighter using electricity, right? I was thinking and trying to come up with a good idea to help, and then I remembered something. You can make electricity by burning up lots and lots of stuff all at once. Really? I don't really get how it works or anything. I just know people would throw stuff they didn't need into this big, tough-looking machine and burn it. If you can find a weird-looking machine like that, can you take me to it, please? Maybe I can help out. Okay, I'll take you... I know where you are talking about. It's this thing. This is it. Yes, Ditto, this is it. This is the thing I was talking about. The machine you can use to make electricity by burning stuff. I can tell just by looking at it. But it looks like it's not working right now. Do you think it'll work if we put something in it to burn? Burn. Yay, it's burning the stuff. I guess it still works. But what do we do now? How do we get the electricity? Not gonna lie, I don't know how to do it, but I bet you can figure it out. No problem, Ditto. As a matter of fact, the furnace is already generating electricity. Connect utility poles to transmit electricity over long distances. To run the furnace, you need burnable materials. The more you burn, the more electricity you can generate. Okay. How come... Oh no, it's not connected anymore. But here it would be. Right? There we go. And that pushed electricity all the way over here. Okay, we're making progress. What if I broke this one and moved it? There we go. That one's pretty lit up. Hold on, is this one already connected and working? Yeah, okay. Oh, these poles are just randomly here. Let's grab these. They're not really in a good spot. Oops, I don't want to break the bottom thing. I gotta find a place to run the electricity from. Unless I just keep going from the furnace. So I can put... Oh, not that. Put a pole here. Okay, that keeps it flowing this way. Okay. Let me move this one over one. Okay, and then I put one of these harbor lights like right here, I guess. Okay. Just stealing these poles if they're not in like good spots. Oops, I didn't mean to break the brick wall there. Oops. Okay. Alright, where was the electricity last generating from? Alright, that stopped there. I can put one of the poles here. Oh, that powered the fountain too. And then another pole. Yeah, that connects it all the way over there. Okay. Alright, they said things have gotten brighter. This town has really gotten brighter thanks to you and your friends, Ukami. But we're still not seeing a fully bloomed flower field on Snorlax's head. Seems like we're almost there, but what else can we possibly do? Let's zap them with electricity. That seems a little harsh. Pardon me, if I may. While I was out and about in town, I stumbled upon quite an intriguing device. Now, if this device does what I think it does, it may just be what we finally need to wake Snorlax. Oh, now that is intriguing. Where is this device? It's right this way. Please follow me. I like his little run. Pikachu's got like the cutest little run. His hands folded. Oh, this is it. What is this? And here we are, the device in question. Fascinating. How does it want to use this exactly? If my theory is correct, we must first connect this machine to an electrical current. Look here, this shape indicates it should be able to store electricity. I see, so first we run electricity into this device, correct? Do you know how to do that, Ukami? Hook up some utility poles. Exactly right. This machine requires a large amount of electricity, you see. Instead of relying on a Pokemon for just a temporary charge, I would like you to use utility poles to connect this to a generator. Understood. Thanks for explaining so clearly. Right then, Ukami. Sounds like Pikachu's got a plan of sorts. So do you think you could set up some utility poles to carry a lot of electricity from the generators to this device? I'm sorry to trouble you so, but we're relying on your help, Ukami. Okay. Oh, is it already powered? No. I was gonna say, maybe we don't... Well, I was gonna say, maybe we don't need to have this all hooked up, but no, I want to keep it. Let's grab one of the poles down this way, I guess. One should be enough, I think. There we go. It lit up. What do you think, Peakychu? Think this device is usable now? Let's test it out right away. What are they gonna do? What to do? Well, is it working? My apologies. It appears we still need more electricity. Is that so? It appears we'll need to increase the volume of electricity by using more generators. I'm so sorry to ask you for your help again and again, Ookami. But could I ask you to connect even more generators to this device? There are a few different generators in this town. If one doesn't produce enough electricity to try to find a second generator, or even a third, and connect their electric currents to this machine. You can also buy building kits at the PC and use them to build generators anywhere you please. Okay, so we got the windmill, got the water. This water wheel might help us with that a little bit. Let me steal the utility pole up here. I don't think we need one up here. So we've already got 2 sources of electricity running to there, I think. Then we need one more pole to connect these two. I think we have 3 different sources then. So we got the windmill, burning generator thing, and then the water wheel. But this one doesn't want to connect. Hold on. Okay, that gives it 2 volts. And I need another. Actually, I see. That's not even... Okay. I've got a better plan. I'm gonna steal these ones I went from this way. Okay. Right, that's not connected anymore. Well, that fully powered it. Okay. This time for sure. I can sense it. This time we have plenty of electricity stored up. Well, I'd better try it out post-haste. I'm so nervous my cheeks are tingling. His little walk up to the platform. Oh, he's still got some electricity. Charging complete. What was that? I just heard a zap. Was that you? Phew. Okami sent all the energy we needed to this device. As a result, I was able to charge my cheeks with plenty of electricity. Oh, are you saying you can use electricity again? Well, as hard as I had guessed, I still cannot generate electricity. But this device allows me to absorb plenty of it. And now I have a very special move in mind, one I've been waiting a very long time to use. What in the world are you planning? This particular move ought to light up the town even brighter than it already is. Well, without further ado, Peakychu! Did it work? It kind of looks brighter. Would you look at that? So incredibly bright. That went well, I think. Was I of any help at all? You were great. Most certainly. I had no idea you could use a move like that. You're amazing, Peakychu. My coin's all shiny too. Yo, it's beautiful, Peakychu, and so bright. Thank you all for your kind words. I'm just glad I was able to be of use. Well then, shall we go check in on Snorlax and see how they're doing? Peakychu can use Illuminate to light up the whole town for you. Okay, they're building over there, and they're building... Okay, I was just making sure both buildings were still being built. Over here. Even Crobats come to hang out. Hey, the third flower bloomed. It should be close to waking up now. What can we do to provide that last little push? Probably food. How did it go with Snorlax? We're getting close to waking them up, but no luck yet. That's some serious dedication to sleep. I wonder, do we need to up the excitement level around here even further? Perhaps, but how could we possibly do any more than we already have? What was that sound? The thunderstorm. Oh shoot. Electrical strike. Oh no, Mosslax got electrocuted. Oh, it's Raikou. Raikou electrocuted Mosslax. What in the world? Snorlax has been struck by lightning. Not only that, a Pokemon I've never seen before has appeared over there. Why is that Pokemon... Okami, you can leave Snorlax to us. Go find out what that other Pokemon has to say. If I can get up there. I'm almost up there. Can I take a selfie with it? Oops. Hey, it's Raikou. Now this is a surprise. When I saw the town all lit up, I figured the humans had finally come back. But then you Pokemon got this town glowing again all by yourselves? We sure did. Talk about a shocking development. I even let loose an extra large lightning bolt. That's how shocked I was. And if it hit anyone, my bad. Where'd all the humans go? You know, I'm not really sure where all the humans went. With big bad natural disasters happening all over the place, I guess they ran off somewhere safe. As for this town in particular, those huge clouds were keeping it super dark all the time, right? Humans can't live without sunlight, you know? By the time I realized what was going on, the place was already a ghost town. Looks like my awesome lightning cleared out those nasty clouds though. Maybe the humans will come back when they realize the clouds are gone. Anyway, I think I'm gonna head out. Tell all your friends I said what's up. I'm best buds with all of you now. Raikou, the thunder Pokemon. The rain clouds it carries lets it fire thunderbolts at will. They say that it's descended with lightning. Raikou, the thunder Pokemon, has been registered in your Pokedex. Your trainer rank has now increased to Ultra. Catch you later, bud. Hope we can hang out next time our paths cross. Okay, now that we're Ultra, I think that would let us open another gate. Okami, did that Pokemon happen to be Raikou? Yep, you're a good guesser. So I was right. It's quite astonishing that a legendary Pokemon would appear in this town as well. What an impressive lightning strike that was. I'd expect nothing less of Raikou. Natural disasters, you say? Now that you mention it, all the land I saw before I met you was terribly ruined. What in the world happened? Is Snorlax okay? Oh, how could I forget? It seems Snorlax is unharmed. What an incredibly tough Pokemon. But oh dear, it looks as if they're stunned and cannot move due to the lightning. Could you try talking to them for us, Okami? Something seemed a little shocking just now. Sure was a nice nap I just had, though. Wouldn't hurt to sleep a little more, I suppose. Hey now, haven't you slept enough? Who are you all supposed to be? You were sleeping here long enough to be completely covered in moss, Snorlax. Why, some other Pokemon even took to calling you Mosslax because of it. We were quite worried that you would get weaker and weaker, sleeping without anything at all to eat, so we all worked together to wake you. Oh, now that you mention it, I am a little hungry. You reckon I lost some weight? Mosslax, huh? Suppose that describes me well enough. So, y'all pretty much saved me, huh? That sure was a nice thing to do. Thank you kindly. Listen, Mosslax, do you remember anything about what happened before you fell asleep? Do you know where the humans went? I don't remember a whole lot, but... Wait, the humans are gone? Well, that ain't good. They gave me food. Oh, does that mean you lived in harmony alongside the humans? Sure did. You know, how there's naughty Pokemon out there who like to play tricks on folks? Well, I'd run those Pokemon off, and the human would give me food in return. Ah, I just remembered something. At some point, I stopped getting as much food as I used to. Seems the humans had run low on foods themselves. I wonder if those natural disasters Raikou mentioned had anything to do with that. Eventually, I started to get kinda hangry, and I scuffled with a real ornery looking Pokemon, thinking I might let off some steam. But I got whooped soundly, and that frustrated me so bad I figured I'd just sleep it off. You seem a tad dangerous yourself. My goodness, do you mean to say you got buried in the dirt and covered in moss because you took a nap? Huh? Yeah, I suppose that's what happened. Can't say I really remember it all that well, though. So the humans were struggling as a result of natural disasters. So much so that they didn't have enough food. And where did they go after that? I don't know, but I sure am grateful to y'all for saving me. Keep in touch now, you hear? Our pleasure. Snorlax, the sleeping Pokemon. This Pokemon had tried to sleep off its bad mood after it lost a fight, but it slept so long that dirt piled up around it, leaving it buried. During its long slumber, it forgot all about the Pokemon it lost to. Its specialty is eat. Hey, another important request complete. Message from your Pokedex. You've earned a recipe as a reward for discovering lots of Pokemon. Got a recipe for a wooden partition. Say, Okami, there seems to be another gate in this town, apart from the one we came through. Now that you've registered Raikou in your Pokedex, you may be able to pass through it. I think you should go check it out when you're ready. I'll be coming with you, of course. Oh, and remember that sand-covered building we found on the beach in Withered Wasteland? Something about that keeps tugging at my mind as well. I'd appreciate it if you could check it out every now and then. Alright. Got a bunch of other achievements done now. Or at least one. Let's go over to the PC. These guys are building us some stuff. Okay, we got like 3 achievements done. Alright, so there was another one. Oh, right here. And then clean up mud 3. And 4. Okay. So, not quite close to environment level 5 for this area, but got some story progress done, so that's pretty good. Let me actually look at the requests. Okay, a couple Pokemon want us to talk to them over here. But that's pretty much it. Waiting for Lapras to spawn and waiting for the Pokemon Center to be rebuilt. Let me check over here just to make sure Lapras isn't ready or close to. I think it might take a while because all this stuff has to grow anyway. So yeah, honestly, that's probably a pretty good stopping point for me if I can find out here. So we're gonna save. Taking a while to save this time. Yeah, we can switch scenes now. Alright. That was really fun tonight. We actually made some story progress for the first time in what feels like a long time. And we got 2 areas to environment level 5. And we found out that there are higher environment levels than 5. I thought 5 might have been the max, but we saw that there is an environment level 6 in the areas. So we'll have to work towards that in the future. We also unlocked at least 1 new gate. And they're telling us they want us to focus on that team initiation thing, but we're kind of stuck on that right now because we haven't figured out the whole waste paper thing yet. But I'm sure we will soon. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me tonight. I will be back tomorrow with Digimon Time Stranger. We're gonna be starting Digimon Story Time Stranger tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that one. I like both the Cyber Sleuth games. I'm sure this one will be even better because I know when it first came out, I heard a lot of people talking about a bunch of quality of life changes they added since the first 2 games. So I'll be excited to see that. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you to everyone that stopped by, hung out, and lurked tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday evening. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.